Good evening. How are all of you? Let me put my phone on silent because I have a very important message that I want to share. So I want to just say that I believe that I'm a very confident person in many aspects of my life. I can walk into a room and not feel intimidated by people. I can definitely, I'm the kind of person that, I'll walk into a room and I'll do a high kick in the air, which I have videos of this stuff. I am very sensitive to things, so I won't immediately go forth and do things. I'm also very aware of energy and trying to figure out if I actually want to do those kinds of things and be extroverted. Now, this has a point. But there are other aspects of my life that I've had to figure out my self worth versus my confidence. And I was listening to an interview last night with Jamie Lynn Kern, who's the founder of It Cosmetics and the first either CEO or something of L'Oreal. And I really like her interview, and it was talking about worth. And something that I've been working on lately is knowing my worth and doing my best that I can in this life. And when I was at Seventh Day Adventist, this is not for all Adventist people, but this is just something that I believe happens when you are religious over relationship. And I still love a lot of Adventist people, and there are a lot of people who don't deal with this. And maybe this is just my background because I also didn't have my parents in my life consistently. My mother went missing. My father was around. I love my father now. We have a great relationship, but he has a great story on his life. And my grandparents are older than me. I did not always go for my self-worth after my grandparents died. I know I did it a lot when I was younger. I was an achiever and all these different things. But I would sometimes dim my light so I would fit in and blend in. And I found myself doing that over the last few years because of all the loss I endured, because I didn't have a lot of money and I couldn't pay people back on time. And I just felt like I wasn't doing enough for myself, for other people. And I was just not on the level I need to be at, which is what my point comes to. Please stop dimming your light for other people. And please stop putting your self worth in what you haven't done versus what you can actually do. And this is why I believe that you have to make your standard God, because you have to be like the creator of this freaking universe that's created so much stuff and keeps creating, and that we are made in that image to create and create and create and create and know that we're worthy, and to not look at other people around us and not think that the things that we have or don't have make us inferior to other people. And so I'm on this mission right now because I'm in a very different stage of my life. I have a daughter where I want to, who's literally right here. You can see her little hand. Um, I want to, no, that's her little nose. Sorry. I try not to show her on camera. I just don't like showing my baby on camera. I'll show her, like, maybe you'll see the back of her, but you won't really see her face. Um, anyways, I've made like one exception to that. So if you're a part of that group, you will see the one exception, but you won't even know that it's connected to me. Anyways, so, and I just want to say that because one person might be like, well, I saw her here. Well, I made an exception to that. Um, anyways, as humans, we have an unlimited capacity to excel and to achieve. And I was listening also to this interview between Venus Williams and Lewis Howes. I love the Greatness podcast, the School of Greatness podcast, but I really love this interview. And she was talking about how when you're in a competition, you might as well just do your best and win. And I had heard that before, but because I'm in this stage where I have a daughter and I'm trying to give her the best life, things are starting to come together very differently for me, especially after feeling inferior and dealing with loss and all these different stuff. So let me put this all together. If in life we have the ability to compete not with other people but with ourselves to get the best, and we're made in God's image, and our value is not in what we have done but what we can do and the people that we are, then we should be shooting for the best. And this has caused me to really evaluate the friendships in my life. It's caused me to evaluate the things that I've tolerated in the past. It's caused me to really sit and be like, well, what kind of life do I really want? What kind of relationship do I want? What kind of things do I want? Because when I couldn't pay for things, yes, I applied to over 400 jobs. I actually looked it on Indeed. It was 400 jobs of me applying and getting no, 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 no. It was hard because I couldn't pay people back. I still have to do these things. But I was not shooting for like my best in, making money and doing these different things because I just kept dimming my light. I have this message in me and I kept dimming that light so that I could conform. I wasn't competing with my best self. I wasn't putting myself in the eyes of the creator that's like, you are so loved and you have the ability to do infinite things. Look at what's happening on this planet. You need to put yourself there. And so over the last few months on maternity leave, I've been reigniting this fire in me because, like I said, I'm a very confident person, but there are things that I still have to work on. We all have to work on. And one thing I've learned is like we have to stop dimming our light. We have to stop feeling fear. We have to stop doing things that are not at that limited potential. And that takes a lot of subconscious reprogramming, but also it takes you just sitting down asking yourself, what do you really want? Why is it that I'm not there? And really and truly speaking against those things that are telling you can't have this and affirming the things that you want. Yes, I'm going to pay people back. Yes, I'm going to have this amazing business. Yes, I'm going to, do these different things. Da, 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 da. I won't tell all my dreams on the camera because I don't believe in that. But we have to stop dimming our light and putting ourselves in this place of darkness as if we're inferior. And it's going to cause you to really lose people who don't want to shine and be up there. Like, you have to let go of the people who don't want that shining light. Like, I've let go of people in my life because I've realized I can't keep putting myself in this place of shame just because I don't have certain things. Like, I have to just climb for them. And if some people are not going to support me in the climb, they're going to push me down and they're going to like hold my past against me, even though that's not who I am, then I'm going to have to let go of you. If I want to be here, which if you just knew the thoughts that are in my mind, which I don't share a lot of dreams online as much anymore. I share the dream of like the family and coaching business and all that different stuff. But the unfolding, the things that God whispers to me, I don't share all of them online because they're my whispers. And all I will do is just be like, look at what I did. And I think you should keep your dreams very private. But some people are not going to rise with you. They're just not going to rise with you. And you have to remember who you are. This is where the self-worth comes into here. You have to know that you're a child of God. You're a child of the infinite creator of this infinite universe that created the galaxies, the moon, the stars, the sun, you, breath, air, blood, sex, children, families, the hair on my head. And once you know that and know that God is good and that everything is beautiful in its time, and that there are seasons that are hard, that's what we should be achieving for. So anyways, I gotta go because my baby's starting to get up, but stop shooting low, people. Shoot for the infinite. And it's going to cause you to lose people, but don't lose yourself. Find yourself in the infinite capacity of doing everything you can to have the best life you can have. Have a great day.